Hello, and welcome to making sure I had the wrong microphone. I think it's okay now. Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology. News with friends. We get together, we go through the news together. On today's episode, wow, just when you think that Dumpster Fire can't sink to a new low, he does. Hello, boo-boo. So he just woke up from a nap. Oh, he's all warm. Thank you. And also, the next presidential ticket on the Republican side might be the little ticket, the little tiny ticket. And also, we're also going to check in with Mr. Mountbatten Windsor, who Democrats are very likely to call to testify. It sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. 'Cause you're a terrible person. All right, so let's jump in. I'm here literally every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just put your questions in the chat before I come on. We have got epic troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. We have got a fantastic community because you have been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. Oh. I'm tired. It's my own face. Hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on a higher speed, or whatever works for you. So, all right. My birthday was good, but it was, thank you so much for all of your kindness and your well wishes and helping to pay for having to replace my computer. Thank you. It was good, except I had a lot of cooking that I had to do yesterday afternoon. And Mom was ill, but she's feeling better. So I'm actually quite tired today, but we have news. We have news to get through, and you're here, so I want to be here. So, okay, let's do this. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in. Oh my gosh. There's a video. I don't know if you've seen it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Yesterday, an unidentified man collapsed in the middle of a press conference in the Oval Office, talking about Trump RX, which is its own thing, which is just bad. But and that's the thing. The funny thing is, we can't figure out who it was. It was some kind of pharmacy or pharmaceutical representative, but nobody's saying like who it was. It was very strange. So, I'm going to be fine. Oh, I feel better, Autumn's mom. Thank you. I'll tell her. I did make the cake. It was really good. Anyway, now I want to show you the video because there are 3 things happening. The first thing is give Dr. Oz props because he saw what was happening and he actually left the podium to go deal with the person who was in distress. Good. It's good to see someone with some kind of medical degree, excuse me, actually try to help a human being. It was that was nice. I give him that much credit. Just that much credit for doing that. 2, some people are pointing out that as soon as the one guy just kind of started sliding down, that RFK Jr. over here just noped out. He just saw what was happening and out, gone, yeet, deuces, out. Whew. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was going to have someone call an ambulance. it's just as likely he was like, oh, gross, gone. Who knows? Do you remember it from Lord of the Rings? You remember Worm Tongue? Well, this is brainworm. Yeah. So who knows? But the real thing was dumpster fire's response. And what I'm going to share with you isn't just dumpster fire's response. You're not going to see, it's narrowed in on Trump, so you're not going to see what Oz does, what RFK does. I've just explained what happened. We can see what he did, and then we don't know about the other. Okay. But the top part of this is what happened, what Trump did, and the bottom part is what Obama did when something similar happened to him. And not even as dramatic, because it happened behind Obama, and Obama either had good people around him or whatever it was, because he immediately turned to help. So let me pull this up and let me show you this, because it is glorious. All right, I'm going to take down the apples, our little autumnal apples, and I'll go back up here to the video. All right, and then I will. They always come up muted, but I think you'll be able to hear this. And make sure you'll be able to hear this. And self-depreciating as well, which is even better. Okay, here we go. You need to see this. This warms my heart. All right. Okay, there's that there. Is that the right one? Okay, here we go. On the top, man goes down here. RFK actually rushes to help. There's dumpster fire. And then down here, we... All right, let's go.
That one illness... There you go. You're okay. I'm right here. I got you.
I got you.
You're okay. This happens when I talk too long. You'll be okay. That one illness...
All right, so we've seen what he's doing.
There you go.
Look at this guy. He's looking.
I got you.
And then...
You're okay. This happens when I talk too long.
Then just stands there. Just...
That one illness...
Just stands there.
There you go. You're okay. I'm right here. I got you. No, you're okay. This happens when I talk too long.
What a good man. What a good man. Oh, this is a good one too. Let me share this with you. Mike Nellis is pointing out Dr. Oz linking obesity to dementia while Trump is slumped over. Yeah, that's a good one. And I thought I had the original here. I think the video's here. Oh, it wasn't. Oz wasn't speaking. Oz was behind the guy who was speaking. Kathy says there were already people helping by the time Dim Dum noticed. But he didn't try to say anything. He wasn't like, to his age, like, go get someone, get, to the help, no, he just stood there. He doesn't care. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this back here, This guy's speaking. There's Oz right behind him. There's RFK over there, either falling asleep or who knows what.
Creating high-value jobs. But today, we... Oh, are you okay? Gordon, you okay?
So Oz helps. RFK Jr. leaves.
Yeah.
Bless that guy. He's okay. And
Thank you, press.
Trump is watching and says nothing. Directs nothing. Just stands there. It's the ending. It's the ending where he's just standing there with that. I'm sorry, you cannot tell me this man did not have a stroke. He had a stroke on the left side of his brain. He did. You don't get that sagging without, you just don't. TJ says, I would never just stand there. Exactly. Anyway. Oh, thank you for being here, Teresa. So anyway, I'll get rid of that. But yeah, it was just pathetic. And you know, the thing and the reaction of Obama, I mean, it was near him, but it was behind him. He didn't see it happening. He was watching, and he had people, he himself cared, and people around him cared. And someone was reacting. So he looked, he checked to make sure everybody was okay. So, yeah. Anyway. One of the things I wanted to point out, because I don't understand why I'm the only one I've ever seen point this out. Do you remember when Trump had that, he came out of Trump Tower and he waved to the crowd and he had these red splotches? He had these 3 red splotches on his hand. Do you remember that? And everybody was saying, oh, they're sores and all of this. And I was like, no, they're not. Look at them. Didn't you ever, come on. We watched CSI. It's blood spatter. He had a nosebleed just before he came out. And you could even tell which side of his nose he was, and there's a video, it's on one of my videos here. You could tell which side of his nose he got a nosebleed in, because there was the biggest amount was here. There was a smear, and there was one perfectly circular drop there, which is right there. He had the most of it, right? And then something dripped onto that part of his hand in a perfect circular pattern. And then this came in to do a little smearing. But it was, it happened out of the left side of his nose. And then, so that was the nosebleed. And is it a coincidence that you can't tell me he didn't have a stroke on that side? Because this is the side that's dragging, is drooping. And he can't pull it up anymore. Maybe that was the side he habitually, entertainment only. Maybe that's just the side he habitually, and I'll just leave it at that. Oh, is it Shauna? We'll get to that. Oh, it's on the list. So, Visualize 70, hey, said, I saw that Dumpy was using AI video now to show a smoother imagery of himself, so that he appears more articulate than he really is. Yeah. Fawn says, I get nosebleeds frequently. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know exactly what you're saying. Yep. So he doesn't care. I don't think it was, oh, yeah, you know, they've got it or what have you. If you're a human being, you don't just stand there. I mean, even when he was like watching, all right, he's stand okay, but then when he turned, he just not a single cup. Not a single cup. No care. There were people who moved into action. There he is, the man. Day late and a dollar short. Page of Wands. Diminished. Ten of Swords. And in front of someone collapsing like that, he just stands there, sitting pretty. Could the cards be more on point? Doesn't care. It gets hard. The older you get, the once you reach a certain point and you get older and older, you no longer can pretend the empathy anymore. You can no longer pretend that you even want to be a part of society. So, okay. Speaking of zero empathy, yes, fun, exactly. And Ms. Gibson is saying, Trump is a self-centered, spoiled child. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brenda says, I don't think he could figure out what was happening. Could be. It could also be it just didn't, because see, that's the thing when there's also a matter where over the years, those we learned through people who had traumatic brain injuries. That's how we really started figuring out which part of the brain controls different things. Like that poor guy who it was like a railroad spike or something, and he survived it. It very, let's just say it when it hit his head, it really hit his head. But he survived it, but his personality changed and he became meaner, that kind of thing. Well, there's a reason I was saying this. Trump, well, I was talking about Trump's brain, but I can't remember exactly what my point was. I'm sorry. It'll come back to me. It will. So we're SNAP benefit. Oh yeah, landslide. We're that's what we're talking about now. At 1810. Deb was asking, so a judge has ordered Trump to release all of the SNAP funds. Now. He's not only refusing, but is asking for an emergency stay on the order. Of course he is. So to make sure people who are the most desperate don't get a pittance of money for food. Wow. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, cruelty. People pay taxes. And there are reasons we pay taxes and we pay so much of them. And one of those is, so there is a social safety net, especially for the most vulnerable. We believe in it. It's what you do. If you weren't raised in a tree and you are a true American, then we help each other. We're a cancer nation. By our very nature, we are built to be together. We've got a cancer son. Our sense of self is that mothering, big mom, everybody, nurturing. And we've got our moon in Aquarius. So our emotional needs are for this humanitarianism and giving equally to each other. This is right up our alley. This is what we're built for. 5 of, yeah, adding insult to injury. I mean, they're already hurting. This is already bad. And you're doing what? You're defying a court order. Oh, because you're trying to protect your own skin. No, just to be cruel. Just to make certain. Because Trump came out and said, oh, it's just Democrats who need food stamps, need SNAP. So, no, it's really not. But he has it in his little pea brain that it's only Democrats. So, yeah, let them starve. Could he be any more reprehensible? If he sat down and tried, could he be any more reprehensible? Kathy says no one is starving in the United States. Pardon? I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. So there is hope, though. There is hope. And I like the Chariot card here. Because Speaker Mikey the Heretic, he can't keep the House out of session forever. They can't. So, whew, man. All right, so yeah, just when you think that dumpster fire couldn't get worse, he finds a way. Valerie's here. Hello from Sage the Scales Tarot. Do follow Sage the Scales Tarot. And Jana says, I love you, Autumn, but he hates all of us, MAGA included. He is sadistic. Does he hate all of us? Yeah. Yeah. Is he sadistic? Yes, but it's slightly different. It's MTG. She is sadistic. I mean, she gets glee. She feels glee from bullying and like getting in people's faces. Trump does that as a pastime. Do you know what I mean? He leans more toward the most vile kinds of narcissism. So I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that he's definitely sadistic, but it's more like a side effect. Whereas Marjorie Taylor Greene, that's her jam. So anyway. At 2350. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the year 2028? When, according to what's being said, we may have the littlest presidential ticket ever, the tiny ticket, the tiniest tiny ticket. Politico reports Marco Rubio has been privately telling allies he sees Vice President JD Vance as the clear frontrunner for the 2028 GOP nomination and that he'd back him. Reflecting early jockeying over who will inherit Trump's mantle, insiders say Trump himself favors a Vance-Rubio pairing. Polls show Vance dominating among Trump voters, and Republicans worry that the weak 2025 election results highlight how dependent the party remains on Trump's presence on the ballot. So in 2028, on the Republican side, there could be a Vance-Rubio ticket. the anti-charisma ticket, the skibbity toilet riz. The least pop, the anti-charisma ticket. Oh my gosh. So oh, Vance Rubio 2028. I'm sorry. I don't know why. That is funny to me. A man who can't even order donuts, and another man who he's so spineless. He's an invertebrate. It's just, which is I will LMFAO if that's the ticket in 2028. Oh man. They're not even here. They're not, seriously. They're not even in their own cards. They're not even in their own reading. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have big ugly. Well, you're gonna have tiny ugly shoes to fill with lifts in them, Vance. How is Vance going to become president? Likely to become president? But thank you, Teresa, for becoming a member. Thank you. This is the Democrats moving up because people are suffering. Don't forget, Vance was vice president. He was right there during this whole snap mess. Just right there. 10 of Cups. Democrats. People very, very eager to vote. Very, very eager to vote. They're not even in their own cards. One Force Lady says, got all of my snap in Washington State. Yay. Oh, good. I'm guessing the state helped. But I'm glad you got it. Amy says, JD, whose family receives SNAP benefits. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but that was 3 names ago. Mayor says California, too. Ah, okay. Whew. Vance Rubio. I don't think Vance is going to choose Rubio. No, it's Vance. Vance is going to choose somebody else. So, Moonstone says Michigan is releasing all SNAP. Excellent. Good. Illusion, delusion, judgment. This feels like Vance figuring out who his best vice president would be, based on what grouping he doesn't have enough strength with, or what state. Sun, trying to stir things up. Is Vance likely to be the candidate in 2028? Yeah, actually. But I don't think he's going to choose Rubio. This feels like I'm choosing somebody else. Oh, Marco. Oh, doll. All those years of just kissing the ring, of just having no spine, standing there while the most heinous, awful things were said, and what did he just run after? just saw Boo Boo run through. Tell me we don't have another squirrel in the house or something. Boo Boo, what you got, sweetheart? What you got, sweetie? Oh no. Oh, it should be okay. I just saw him. But what did he run after? Okay, hang on. I gotta check. Oh, my giant green shirt. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You okay? What you doing? Were you playing? Were you chasing after something? Okay, I think he was just playing. Oh, thank heavens. He doesn't usually move that fast at this time of day. Oh, there was a squirrel that got into the house. There were some, and whatever holes have been filled in. This was several years ago. Squirrel got in the house, and yeah, and then there was a bat and mice, and yeah, but they got rid of all of that. Yeah, he wasn't normally. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't normally move this fast this time of day. He's usually asleep. Hello, Boo Boo. How are you, sweetness? You doing okay? Oh, okay. Anyway, Lisa, yeah, okay. Blue Poodle says Connecticut's fully funding SNAP as well. Excellent, excellent. Oh, Chemical Squirrel says I had a squirrel fall into my house through the fireplace. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Agreed. Oh, thank you for checking, Debbie. I just rewound, didn't see anything else run through before Boo Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so at 3250. 3250. Wow. Yesterday, Blunderdum, President Dumpster Fire, alluded to, or basically implied that hello, sweetie, he invented affordability. He invented affordability. You're a good boy. Now, Trump dismissed affordability concerns as a partisan con. Arguing that groceries, gas, and Thanksgiving meal costs less under his presidency, touting inflation near 2 to 3%, and claiming Democrats and the media ignore his economic gains. Trump, he invented affordability. You know, that word that they've just started using. The groceries too. That's an old-fashioned word they're using again, according to him. Hi. Yeah, warrior witch, never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake, says Sun Tzu. Yes. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh. Pennsylvania is too? Excellent. Yes, Chris Gould, affordability is a Democratic hoax. Yeah. Whew. Visualize 70 says that's my DJT. He is a J for genius. Yeah. Doll. You okay? You should be napping, little purry kitty. So, yes, the bear, tone deaf and clueless. Yes. Oh man! And Janus's gas prices are down to $2 a gallon per DJT. I don't own a car, So I'm going to guess they're not. But please let me know how much are gas prices currently. I like it literally. I don't own a car, or I would know. Hi. So, but affordability is a con, and he would know what a con is. So, even as voter worries about rising living costs and recent Democratic election wins signal potential trouble for him heading into the 2026 midterms. He invented affordability, and now affordability concerns is a partisan con. Sandra says gas is $3 for the cheap stuff today. Okay. Amy says about $2.87. Oh. Doreen says the average price around $2.90. AMT girl says it's $3.30 a gallon. Kelly says it's $4.09 in California. Okay. Chemical Squirrel says I got gas 2 days ago and it was $2.95, I think. All right, so it's just under $3. Cindy says California here, $3.92 at Costco. Okay. Good boy. And Valerie's saying it's $3.40 in New Hampshire. Okay. Seattle Derby fan says over $4. Oh man. Okay. So in other words, he's wrong and lying. Yeah. It is different over the country, but it's not that different. And it's not $2. So, but he doesn't drive. He doesn't drive. He is driven. He has never pumped gas in his entire life. Seriously, when has Trump ever pumped gas in his entire life? So, Chemical Schwarzy says he does buy bread. Yes, he thinks he thought you needed an ID to buy bread. Man. Ooh, Lana's mom. It was $3.98 at Costco in Washington yesterday. Okay, so all up the West Coast, it's very, very expensive. Ms. Gibson says Ohio is $3.12 a gallon. Okay, this is really interesting. Thank you. Phyllis says, can you imagine his driving style? Oh, that is terrifying. Byrne says he drives the kiddie car at the golf course. Oh, there you go. Affordability is a con. People know what they're paying. People can see what they're paying for groceries, for power, utilities, rent. He can talk all he wants, but his power gets weaker and weaker and weaker because people can see what's happening. People see what's happening. They can see the pain. And that's why the cards for the reading right here they're all cups. Democrats. So, yeah. Yes, golf carts are electric. Yeah. Whew. Okay. So at 39:15, and I'm always looking for questions. So do put your questions in the chat before I come on, please. So Nancy Pelosi, the first woman to serve as Speaker of the House and a central force behind major Democratic victories, announced she will not seek re-election in 2026, ending a historic 20-term career and marking the close of a Bay Area political era. That's impressive. And it is so... She opened doors. She did. She opened people's minds in ways that can't be measured of what's possible. And thank you for what you've done, Ms. Pelosi. Thank you. Marjorie Trader Greene would like us to remember that she has always respected Pelosi. I'm not even going to play the video. I have the video. I'm not even going to play the video. But she goes on about, she's always respected Pelosi and Pelosi's ability to get things done and da-da-da-da-da. Girl, you know we have memories, right? And you know you're not exactly, what's the word, subtle. So, always respected Pelosi? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Marjorie Trader Greene, who wants to run for the presidency. Missy Me says, right. She's known for being respectful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Silver's wondering if they give Emmys for political performance. Whew. What? C. Tristan says, Aaron Parnas is reporting Trump administration orders, quote, all visa officers to consider obesity, sleep apnea, and diabetes when denying visa applications. Consider sleep apnea? And obesity, that's rich. That's rich. We know you have a mirror. Anyway, looking here, MTG, yeah. We know exactly who you are and what you've done. We remember. Pepperidge Farms remembers, and so do we. But it's going to be hard for her to overcome this rush to vote in Democrats, because she did take part in the Trump stuff. She did take part in all of this. So, Hell's Bells says, I have no trust in M. Trader Greene. Oh, you shouldn't, in my opinion. Crisco's asking sleep apnea. How would they know? Exactly. Chemical Squirrel says, now I believe we live in a simulation. Okay. Wow. Let me see what else did I miss? Okay. Anyway, this is interesting. At 4410, you ready for this one? After major GOP election losses, congressional Republicans are increasingly signaling that they may no longer follow Trump's demands. You don't say. Really? Really? Afraid of losing your jobs? Aww. Such as eliminating the filibuster, as lawmakers confront his approaching lame duck status. Oh, I think he's already there. Growing frustration over the prolonged government shutdown, yes, and fears that sticking closely to Trump's agenda could further damage their 2026 prospects. You think? Gosh. Gosh, I can't imagine why. Oh, man. Yes, now you're awakened? Yes. Thank you, CC Ryder. Thank you. Oh. Why did she ask Trump for a pardon? And she advocated for Trump pardoning 1,500 January 6 defendants and George Santos. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, 100%. Oh. Angie says, I feel like we're in the Hunger Games. I might have to watch them again. Oh. Visualize 70 says, I have no kitten to blame for mistakes on my keyboard. I have a birthday card to give out based on that idea. Anyway. Major election losses in 2025, you think? Did it not go well? Was it less than you were hoping for? Perhaps. Legislators, lots of Democratic women winning. And yeah, you have stuck by the dumpster himself. Here's the thing, though. What exactly are you going to do? See, the majority of these isn't professional politicians. It's long time. There's a word for it. I can't think of it. They know that if you want to get bigger numbers, you have to pivot to the center. But Trump won't let them. And frankly, considering they voted for the billionaire bonkers brutal budget, they don't deserve the vote. But they are very much worried about having to go home. But this is also a card of immigration, and this is them continuing to go along with that. So GOP congressional Republicans are increasingly signaling they may no longer follow Trump's demands. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, really. Really. I mean, the senators, they're not blowing up the filibuster, but other than that, you voted for the budget. You voted for that budget. So, yeah, Lisa, are you? Yeah. Lifers. Yeah, Laura, exactly. Career. Thank you, DL. Career politicians. That's what I was looking for. Fawn says, I worked on the Hunger Games and it was brutal. The film? Wow. Okay. So, honestly, I'm not as stressed about this. Mrs. Couture, thank you so much. Happy belated birthday. Oh, busy celebrating my wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Oh, and thank you. All right, 4910. I'm actually not, it's Steve Bannon. It's Stevie Three Shirts running his mouth. Surprise. Stevie Three Shirts, Bannon, said to the GOP, quote, we're going to prison in 2028 unless wait, could we back up? We're going to prison in 2028. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. I'm good with that. Oh, you had more to say. Oh. We're going to prison in 2028 unless institutions of power are seized, unquote. He told a crowd of aspiring conservative staffers on Capitol Hill this week that the job of Republicans between now and the midterm election next year is to seize complete control of government institutions and turn as many of Trump's executive orders as possible into law as a way to avoid politic defeat in the upcoming years and ultimately keep MAGA loyalists from being tried and sent to prison. One, he is a blowhard. Two, he just wants attention. And look, if there's evidence that you've broken the law, then yeah, you should be worried about going to prison. But there's this thing that we actually follow the rule of law for the most part. That's kind of our, we actually believe in civilization. I mean, that's the truth of it. Democrats, we believe in civilization. They don't. They believe in dog eat dog, get one on over everybody else. There's only so much to go around. Charles is saying, I hope he's psychic. Yeah, Stevie Three Shirts is trying to get attention. He's paranoid. There is not a single major arcana here. It's all human level. I honestly think, well, he could be admitting they're breaking the law, but I also think it might just be paranoia. The Democrats, they're going to come for us. You mean the way you've tried to go after Democrats? I mean, the way you've tried to go after Democrats, you think the Democrats are going to turn around and go after you? Well, here's the thing. If you've broken the law and there's evidence, then yeah. Deborah says, if we followed the law, Trump and his coup plotters would be in jail. We're growing a backbone. Our party, rather, is growing. We have backbones. Our party is growing a backbone. But here we are. Play on Stevie Three Shirts. Let's just say he's not exactly big on women gaining power either. Walking away from democracy, waiting for his ship to come in. He's trying to get attention. And Democrats will continue to, with the card of the reading and the last card, Democrats will continue to do well. Stevie is trying, well done, Stevie Three Shirts, trying to remain relevant. Swing and a miss, but still, yay, good for you, trying to remain relevant. Giovanna says people are getting tired of hearing their nonsense. Yes. Fawn says lawlessness, the whole gaggle. Yes. Love Jolu, same. He says, I wonder if Rump believes in tarot. He believes in anything that says he is the super special boy who deserves all the candy and all the gold and everything he could possibly want, like it's his birthday on every day. That's why he and his father were so big into Norman Vincent Peale. The power of positive thinking. And the power of positive thinking can be helpful in some regards, but when it's sociopaths, not so much. So, yeesh. All right, at 54 minutes in. Oh, here we go. 54:05. U.S. House Democrats investigating Epstein, release the Epstein files. Dikache, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It really helps. Thank you. U.S. House Democrats investigating Epstein have asked Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, Mr. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, to testify about Epstein's network. It sucks to be you, it sucks to be you, because you're a terrible person. Oh, Thank you, Rob. 1 year that looks more like 4. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, where was that? Kelly says, had to put down my paint. Deborah says, Andrew's name still sounds fancy. Mountbatten, yeah. You got that. You got that through Dad. Oh, Andrew. Oh. TJ says Battenberg. There we go. Partnership. Yeah. If you actually do care about anyone other than yourself. Oh, wait. Silly us. Yeah. Matter of time. And here's the thing. With the rise of the internet, people being able to connect more. There are more and more people into things like tarot cards or New Age beliefs and that, sort of thing. And here's the thing about New Age beliefs. It is, you can't keep these kind of secrets forever. We're energy, and you can get into other people's energy. Some people have more practice at it than others, but he just thought he could keep these secrets forever. No, it's not how it works. Oh, crossing the pond to America? Oh, really? Oh, Claude, thank you so much. Gifted 5 memberships to random people in the chat. Thank you, Claude. Thank you. Thank you. Old Silver said Philip's last name he was born with had to be changed before Elizabeth could marry him. Oh, is that the Battenberg? Is that where that comes from? Thank you. I knew they had to change something. I thought it was the Windsor, but matter of time, traveling, America, sitting pretty, con. Point there, point over here, point over there, point anywhere but here, anywhere. I wouldn't think so, but those right there, those are cards of traveling to America. Not happily, because then he's just all deflection and lies, and I had nothing to do with this, and I never met that woman, and it's AI. It's Old Silver says it wasn't Battenberg or Mountbatten. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they took the name Windsor. Yeah. Oh, is there farther that is there any farther Mr. Windsor can fall? Mr. Windsor. Smith says both names got anglicized. Yeah. Oh, DCache, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you. Patricia says Andrew needs to man up and say what he knows. He's a sociopath. He is never going to happen. Never. So but is it possible Mr. Windsor could fall any further? Gosh, I hope so. Kind of makes him sound like he runs a tea shop. Mr. Windsor, who works at the tea shop. Does he know Mr. Kipling, who makes exceptionally good cakes? Anyway, Queen of Swords. I mean, that could be legal matters. I don't know that he has officially been stripped of his title of prince. I don't know that it's legally happened yet. Has it? I think there's some like Parliament has to get involved and that kind of thing, but it's like in the works. Justice, lovers. I like this, and it's right here. Because people who are underage cannot ever consent under any circumstances. Sitting pretty, world. Well, I wish there was gonna be more justice, but for the rest of his life, right there, around the world for the rest of his life, you are scum, and everyone knows it. I heard there's some chatter. Don't know if it's true. I don't even know if it's worth reading on, but I heard that it's actually William who went to Charles and said, do something. And the reason that William went to Charles and said, do something, is because Kate said, oh no, he will never come to another function. He will never be around our daughter again. Something has to be done, but he will not. And good for her, if that's true. Like I said, this is none of them. William doesn't like him in the first place. So, but Chris Cool says, I heard that too. There we go. Cat Toy says, I've read the same. Mary Kate is Capricorn. Yes. All right. Well, that went very quickly. Thank you so much for being here. Moonstone says, I heard that also. Okay. All right. Shannon says other chatters said that Camilla also spoke up strongly. Whatever works. Deborah says, did I see you hung out with Johnny? That was yesterday. Kirsten from Third Eye Champagne came on, and then Johnny from Tara's Apprentice came on. It was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And so that's yesterday, on yesterday's live stream. It was a good time. And thank you again for everything, for all the birthday wishes and all the help, all your help in paying for my new computer. And thank you. Thank you. All right, so that's going to do it for me for today. It's I stayed over a little late. It's 1:13 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel with Miss Sarah, and we're going to be productive and keep on keeping on. So please remember, you're not alone. We're in this together. There are good days ahead. All right, and I will see you, as always, I will see you later. All right, take care.